Welcome to Poetry and Poets with SueAn Stradling-Collins, Director of the Apache County Library District. This is my last Poetry and Poets, as I will be retiring this Friday. And I'm so excited. Still have to clean the office and do a few other things. But I thought I would end with the poets that I started with. I don't even know how long we've been doing this. Anyway, a few months ago when we started this. And so I'd like to read a Richard Brautigan poem. He's still my favorite. And the last thing I'll be carrying out of this office is my Richard Brautigan poster. So he's going to stay there until he accompanies me out. And then I would like to read Walt Whitman also, because he's just right behind Brautigan. Of course, they both had cool hats, kind of like the one I have on. So, so let me start with the poem, the first poem I ever read or was told about by Brautigan. It's called A Good Talking Candle. I don't remember if I've shared it with you or not, but I will share it with you now. A Good Talking Candle. I had a good talking candle last night in my bedroom. I was very tired, but I wanted somebody to be with me. So I lit a candle and listened to its comfortable voice of light until I was asleep. To me, that's an invitation to his poetry, and I would hope that you will find poetry that is comfortable, that will keep you company, and help you through your days. That's what I think poetry does. There are a lot of things I guess I want to say. I do read poetry every day, from 2 or 3 books or online or wherever. Poetry has enriched my life more than I can say. And as you know, I get emotional about it. I would hope that these have helped you discover poetry and that you will continue to discover poetry. It is my goal that after I learn how to do such a thing, that I'm going to start a blog. And so I talk about poetry on that blog when I get it going. So I hope you'll look for that, or maybe we'll put a link here with the district page so that you can hopefully find my talking about poetry as well as the many other things that I love soon. And I want to end with a Whitman poem. Most of his poems are very long. This one is. I'm not going to read the whole poem. I am going to edit the middle part. Whitman, remember, loves to list things, and so the parts that I'm leaving out are just some beautifully written lists of other things that belong in the poem. So I will begin with his beginning and read a little bit of it, and then end with the last 2 lines. There was a child went forth every day, and the first object he looked upon and received with wonder or pity or love or dread, that object he became. And that object became part of him for the day, or a certain part of the day, or for many years, or stretching cycles of years. The early lilacs became part of this child, and grass, and white and red morning glories, and white and red clover, and the song of the phoebe bird, and the March-born lambs, and the sow's pink faint litter, and the mare's foal, and the cow's calf, and the noisy brood of the barnyard or by the mire of the pondside, and the fish suspending themselves so curiously below there, and the beautiful curious liquid, and the water plants with their graceful flat heads, all became part of him. He goes on, but he ends with these. These became part of that child who went forth every day, and who now goes and will always go forth every day. And these become of him or her that peruses them now. So I invite you to go forth every day to the world, to poetry, to the things that you love, so that they too can become a part of you in cycles of days and years. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support, the comments that you've made when you've seen me. I appreciate your love, because it feels like you love me. And I appreciate that. And I love poetry, and I'm grateful for all of you. And I hope to see you soon. That's all.